Hello everybody and welcome, this is Shield Maiden DK and today we're heading further into Plant Nursery. So let's get going, let's get planting, let's continue our journey. We are at day 15. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna plant some more, we're gonna do some more shop work, we're gonna do some more of everything. So, and we got our sweet cashier, so we're not having to be here all on our own devices. We are actually having help in the shop. Just keep loading, just keep loading. And I've had some jank with YouTube today. Hopefully it will be sorted out now. I had to restart of the computer and everything, so we hope out that it works now. Day 15, we got you, a restocker on the cashier. So keep restocking, keep doing your jobs. We are gonna head to open this one and then we're gonna head out to our little lovely garden. Where is our pallet thingy? Have we forgotten our pallet thingy somewhere? There it were. Hello pallet thingy, how did you went here? And run out here. And we had a problem with this wanting to drive off from us, so let's see if that's still the case. Yes, it still wants to drive away. I'm not sure it likes us. There we go. Put this one down right here. Take the next one. And that was the radishes. And then we have some carrots and then we're gonna plant some more. Water up this place and put these in store. So, no, first plant. There we go. Out here, that was tomatoes. There we go. Dip 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 dip. Dip dip. Radishes. Did I just plant? No, good. I for a brief moment thought we planted radishes at the carrots. We are trying to have some order here, I know. Order in the chaos. Gonna water up all these lovely tomatoes. Just gonna water up all the lovely plants. There we go, and the back one. And it's working like a charm. Husband standing in the back saying, "Do you deliver by carrot?" Thank you a lot, Leo. Now he keeps asking me. That's because Leo plays UK. Is sometimes asking me if I deliver by carrot after we played the Parcel Simulator game where I was like, "No, I do not deliver by carrot, for God's sake." So now husband keeps asking me if I deliver by carrot. Apparently we do not. Ooh, 19. We're just up there climbing the ladder of the levels. I think we will focus on getting a store upgrade next. And then we will focus on getting more storage shelves. So the restocker can help us with more stuff. Because there's no real idea of having a restocker if the restocker is still standing there rubbing its own ass. So we're just gonna water all this up. There we go. And head over here, refill the connie. There we go. And put the water can back out here. Take this roly-poly thingy, putting all the lovely crates on it, and take it in the shop. There we go. Good. Head out. There we go. Carrots. For now, that's all good. Tomatoes. All good. And radishes. All good. Take this one. Dip 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 dip. Place it right here for now. I know it's gonna roll back. We're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling on the river. Okay, we're gonna need some pots of the large ones. There we go, because we are out of those, it seems. Open up this one, put it in here. There we go, and the next one, yeah, take that, please. No space for this box. Well, put it there then. Good. Let's get some of the other pots. So she has something to restock at least. I can't remember. Is it the concrete pots we don't have out here? I think. There we go. Good. Then she needs sandbags and small growing pots. Sandbags and small growing pots. There we go. I'm trying to give her something to do out there. That's the sandbags. Put them up there. It's concrete pots. It is. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure at all. Oh well. Hopefully she can figure it out. Looks like she are able to. And check out this slow still. Hopefully we can make it so the checkout will become faster. There we go. Let's see, 9. Good, head out here. We're gonna look into plants and refresh the chat for a moment, just to be sure. Just because I had some jank with the chat earlier. We do not like when the chat is janked. There we go. This one. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate, but you'll have to wait for a moment while she's checking out some more. There we go. And there we go. Good. So what are we missing? We are missing snake plants, croutons, white lilies, watering cans, tomatoes, all the seeds. Okay, just a little of everything. And do we have more large pots? No. Okay, so large pots as well. All the seeds, watering cans, large pots. Okay, just enough of that. This one, this one, this one, and do we need pin cushies? No, we do not need the pin cushies. We're good on them. And large pots, we ordered a shitload of them. It should be all good. There we go. Then we should be all good. Always good to be having enough. I know. We could probably go with less, and I'm not sure why our restocker keep having that box in her hand, but she loves that box. It's a comfort box, apparently. Just like the restockers in Bettermart has his comfort bread and such, she has her comfort box. Okay. Are you shitting me? That's watering cans, that's not the right one. Terracotta pots. There you go. I have a problem with the shelves, it seems. There we go. Good. Maybe she's just putting on stuff. I'm not sure. Well, we will find out at some point, I hope. Now she's hopefully gonna restock in store. There we go. This is tomato seeds. Well, this is a little confusing with the storage. It's like that's janked up a little, but we will figure it out. At least I hope so. Are she restocking? Is she restocking? Are she restocking? Speak English when you speak English, please. That will make it much more easy for everyone to understand you, god damn it. There we go. I'm not sure. Well, we got something up. And now she's restocking, so that's nice. Let's go look at the furnitures. We're gonna need another storage rack at some point. But I would really like to expand the shop here to 1,000, so that's the next main goal we have. To get 1,000 buckies, so we can get a bigger shop. I would like that at least. Because then we can get to look at new items for the shop. Then we can get to look into getting more license. Because as it is right now, I'm not wanting to buy the next one, even we are able to. I would really much like this one at some point, because that's some sweet ass plants right there. This one is going to be fun as well. Same with this one. Ooh, we got quite a lot of things here. Look at all this. Oh, we got roses, springtime, tropical treats, hearty harvest. We're gonna have so much to do here. But we will mainly focus on getting the store expansion first, and then this license to begin with. While we produce our sweet goodies out in the garden. Well, she's actually doing quite well with restocking. That's surprising. I'm not sure what that box is, but she's restocking anyway. So, that I can't be mad at it. Let's start the next day. There we go. And we gonna start today. Hello, Alexis again. Yeah, it seems like everything is working now. It seems like it's not janked up this time, which is good, because we hate jank. We hate when things have to be troublesome. At least I do. But I also know when it comes to computer, you can never be all so sure it will work out. There we go. So far, so good. And it seems like the chat is also working. The only thing not working properly right now is my dog that keeps barking at nothing. Hammy! I think that's because the husband is out of the door. He wants to statuate that he's protecting, but it's a small dog. But it do seem like everything is working properly now. Are you trying to make pigeon sounds after I sent you the video? You can do it. It's not that hard when you just get the hang of it. My two daughters are able to fold their tongue so it looks like a clover, you know, a three-leaf clover. I cannot do that. It just isn't for you. No, I just think it's a fun little thing. And the kids do seem to think it's fun as well. But I cannot fold my tongue into a three-leaf clover. I've tried, I failed. I'm not that flexible. Not even my tongue is that flexible. I'm very, very much in the shape of everything being good for children because I'm round with no sharp edges. Oh, you can't do it physically. You can't roll your tongue like that. Not everyone is able to. I know some people have a very short, small tongue. Also, one of the things they're checking for when they give people tongue piercings. I was able to make the pigeon sound when I had my tongue piercing as well. Not in the beginning. It's okay. It's okay. We are all built different. And yeah, I know there's those people who has this cutesy little tongues. I had a friend, his tongue could barely get past his lips. It was very, very fun to get him to try to what is it called in English when you know, stick your tongue out at people? Mm, that was very fun making him do because his tongue could barely get out in front of his lower lip. So yeah, not to be a bad person, but it was just fun. Might be me being a bad person, I don't know. Okay, there we go. All the crates. This cart here wants to roll away from me all the time. It's trying to escape. It don't want to be a part of the establishment. Establishment. There we go. We are halfway to the 1,000 we need for the shop upgrade here. Good. There we go. Roly-poly all the way around here. Put it right there. Maybe it's not... Yeah, now it's not trying to get away from me. Okay, the bottled cactus or blue candle cactus are going good today. And she's doing her job. She's actually doing her job right now. That's a good thing. Do we have any watering cans? No. But we do have a little of everything. I would like her to restock the watering cans because there's a few, but it's okay. Decor gardening, watering cans. There we go. I should really get another cashier as soon as possible because people are waiting here. So, yeah. Everyone is just waiting patiently in line. How much would it cost me to get a cash register? Okay, when can I get the next cash in 4 levels we can get the next cashier, so that will come when we have expanded the shop. We do not have any more of those on store. So we're gonna get in and buy the 2 plants we do not have. This one and the pin cushies. Still looks like a cushion, but I don't think you should sit on the cacti. I'm not sure it will be a pleasant meeting to your ass to sit on the cacti. So, here we go again. Gardening, my friend. And we do pretty good on produce, so that's nice. We seem to be well equipped with items in the stock. Gardening, decor, let's buy a few more of the terracotta pot because I know those goes a lot. Yeah, it's insane with the queues here. She's not very fast, but I hope we will manage to do better when we get another cashier in here. And I can understand why it would cause panic when there's a queue like this, because people tend to let their anger be on the cashier when there's a line, which I do not think is fair. Especially if the people have had a bad day too, then they will anger at the cashier. No, I fucked that one up. There we go. You have had some jobs, haven't you, Alexis? Or was it at the supermarket you got your storage experience as well? I haven't worked in a supermarket at any time, actually. I've only worked in elder care, and then I've done some freelance tattooing. And I do still tattoo as a hobby. Oh, you worked security. Oh, yeah. Then I understand why it would cause panic, because large crowds of people are never a good thing. Okay, now she can take over, because now they're not, like, having trouble waiting. Good. What do we have out here? We have cotton, the carrots. There we go. We do have a singular concrete pot. There we go. We have some tomatoes. People are buying a lot now, which is nice. I don't complain, but also hard to keep up with when you're having the nursery. Hopefully at some point we will be able to get another restocker, but we will need a shitload of storage shelves before that dream is going to be realized in this game. Because they do not stock anything unless it's on a storage rack, and that's fine. Because else where should they put the shit? They are not putting it on the ground like I am. There we go, move it, move it. Let's see, those are restocked. No one wanted the lilies today, not lilacs, lilies. There we go, another pin cushion up. Just put this one over here, the scarlet lilies. I'm trying to stay somewhat organized, I know. It ain't easy. Okay, nothing for that one. The snake plant, did we restock that? Yes, we did. Good. Now we should be somewhere around being restocked. We need some blue candles at one time, and some watering cans again at one point. But everything else seems like it's restocked. Let's go to the storage unit to see if there's anything she's missing. She can do with some soil bags at some point and some azure pots. So, azure pots and soil baggies. Let's take a watering can as well. And one of the blue candle cacti. There we go. We're getting there. We're over halfway to the next expansion of the shop. There we go. Good. And over here, did we have anything? No. Yeah, watering cans. She do not have space for the watering cans. There we go. But she do actually do quite a well job at keeping things restocked. I'm surprised about that. Sometimes restockers have a hard time keeping up with everything. So, yeah. Okay, good. Let's head the next day. Start the day, go to the greenhouse. There we go. Day 17. Plop this one. And go out. Dip, 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 dip. There we go. Put that somewhere where it can't roll too much away from us. We have this rotation of the plants, so that's good. Because we will have fresh products every day with this rotation we made from the beginning. So that's nice. Also why we made it like this, because, well, at least we are always stocked with stuff that way. Tomatoes, that's the end of the line, my friend. We're gonna need a radish. Put these up here. There we go. And this one there. Then we got carrots. There we go. No, not like that. There we go. And there we go. We're good. Now watering time. Water all our plants. I actually once thought about taking the education to be a bouncer at nightclubs and such, because they're very keen to have women as bouncers, because women tend to be easier to solve conflicts where males may opt conflict as a bouncer. But due to my back problems with the disco prolapse and such, I would not do it, because if I end up in a fight it could be severe. But I would like to work as a bouncer in the weekends sometimes. It could be cool. I know you need a certain body type, like not being all too slim and little, and I do have that body type, so I would be perfect body-wise. Not that I'm trained or buffed or anything like that. I'm more floppy. But I do have wide shoulders for a woman to and can handle quite a bit strength-wise. I remember one time with my ex-husband, right in the beginning when we were together, he was approximately weighing about 135 kilos at that point. And he was like a little kid that's having teeth, like just all annoying and pissy. And I was like, if you're going to be like that, you can come to bed. And he was like, if I'm going to bed, you will have to carry me. So I picked him up and carried him to bed. And he was like, sit, put me down, this is not worthy for an adult. I was like, well, if you act like a child, you're going to be taken care of like a child. So I moved his ass to bed, and then it went some time before I saw him again, because he was a little pissy on me. But that's, well, I guess normal when you've just been thrown to bed like a kid. There we go. They're actually liking what we're producing. Well, we have some spare radishes. Let's put that out there for now. Luckily these crates are not too expensive, so let's do like this. We have good amount of spare things this time. No, do not. Thank you. So we need concrete putties. And she's doing a blast with restocking, so that's all good. Just refreshing the chat, so let's see. There we go. Just trying to keep up with the chat if there's anyone writing anything, and refreshing the chat on the other screen so I'm able to see it, so we don't have the jank from earlier with it not showing. I don't like that. I like to stay on top and be a part of it. You know, I like when people are included in the stream. It's not just about me here, it's all about you as well, having a blast. I'm always having a blast. I'm one of those idiots that can have a party by myself because, well, then I just talk to my inner self, you know. That also sounds a little weird. It's not like I'm a lunatic and only talk to myself, if you understand what I mean, but I can always find a way to have a blast and make fun of something in my head and not being bored. Sometimes just sitting there laughing like an idiot to myself because I said something funny inside of my head. And you know, I do sound as an absolutely lunatic, I know. Blast, like party, having fun time, having a good time. Having a blast, like when you're really having fun, when you're really enjoying your time, you're having a blast. But thank you for asking, Alexis. I know I use that word a lot. It's like a slang for having a very good time. Uh, so yeah, I do understand it can be confusing sometimes with some of the slang words. Me myself also get confused at times with some words because when you're not natively speaking a language, how would you know certain slang words for that language? Because you're not even knowing all of the ordinary words. Yeah, like having a blast, like enjoy, have a good time. Um, yeah, I think that would be a fitting as well to say it like that. Having a good time, enjoying yourself, just pure fun, having a blast. Yeah, enjoying. Okay, we can now expand the shop. Let's do that. Section 2, bought. Boom, baby, bigger. Ta la la la. I like the sounds. Ba la 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 la. There we go. Move this one over here for now. Or well, can we? We cannot customize because I haven't bought customization. Can we put it out here for now? Because I don't need it. Yes, let's put it out here right now. Yeah, have a blast, have fun, have a good time, enjoying just yeah. I always say have a blast or having a blast, yes, but I'm not sure if that's all the proper way to use it, but that's just the way I use it, you know. I'm also not a native to English, but I've always learned that have a blast is like have a good time or having a very good time. Really enjoying the time. Okay, good. Yeah, do you? Thank you. Can I please help you a little because now we have people everywhere again? There we go. I've had a well, for example, if you were at a party and you just had a very great time, I would, for example, say I had a blast at your party. I enjoyed myself. I had lots of fun. Have a blast is more like, you know, go have a blast, like more. Hello, Christy Temple. Hope you're all good. Nice to have you along. We are just trying to figure out a way to have all of this organized after we put up the new expansion here. We should probably have some stuff in the middle at some point again. No, not there. Let's put this one up here. We're gonna have more stuff at some point as well. Right there. No, not do that. Thank you very much. There we go. No problem, Alexis. We're all here to learn. I do learn still. And you properly know a lot of words. I don't. At least in your language, because I don't speak your language. So, you would be much, much, much better at that than I would. And fun enough, some of the easiest words to learn in another language is always the swear words. I'm not sure why, but maybe because that's what we hear the most or just catch up on. There we go. Just trying to get restocky done here now. So, let's see about this. There we go. But no, I'm nowhere near professional at speaking other languages, foreign languages either. And I know some of my words come across and come out wrong. No problem, Christy. You are always welcome as a lurker. Lurking is always welcome. We love lurkers. Lurker love. And it's just nice you pop in and say hello, even if you're just lurking else, because it's always nice to see that people actually are along. As I said, I do this because I like to, but I do it as much because I love other people hanging out too. It's not just for me, it's mainly for your enjoyments. I can enjoy myself and entertain myself if needed, but it's always nice to see that other people having a good time as well. And I'm only grateful for everyone wanting to be a part of it. Because else it would be just me sitting here talking with myself. Well, it wouldn't be something completely unknown to me sitting talking to myself. I mumble with myself a lot. Especially when I'm crocheting. And husband do know when I'm counting out loud, it's because he's interrupting me at a bad time. So when I start count out loud when I'm crocheting, he's like, uh-oh. Yeah, I know, Alexis, and no problem at all. You are doing wonderful, great. I would never have thought that you haven't spoken English longer than you told me. I would have thought you were more experienced in it than you told me. So I no problem at all. No, you shouldn't feel bad for missing something. I can miss something as well sometimes, especially if there's strong accent. Like, for example, I know I have a kind of strong accent, so yeah. Can I press enter, 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 enter? Is the day not done? Is the great game broken? Have I broken the game? Let's try to save and quit the menu for a brief moment. Day 17. Okay, let's try now. Go back. Please, pretty. Sometimes a hotfix, you know. We got... Okay, now we're good, it seems. It just needed a hotfix. It just needed someone to slam on the button and say, hello, we're still going here. But unfortunately we have no new crops today because of the little reset we did. But that's okay. We will manage anyway. And the plant seems to be watered. It's dark earth here. So we do not need to water today. But we do get visitors, so that's all okay. We can live with that. It might also be because of the expansion of the shop. It did a little burp. No, it's only a beta version of the only access we're playing. It will have some burps and kinks and... Thank you very much. But I also think for you it might be a little easier to understand my accent than it might be to some others, because after all it's still in the same kind of area country-wise. You're not like that far away from me in the language tree that some others might be. So that might help you a little on understanding my accent. And that I try really, really hard not to stumble across too many words. I do know I say and sometimes. I try not to, because I know it's very, very annoying to listen to someone sitting all the time. But I still do it sometimes, I know that, and sometimes when I listen back to my own recordings, I take myself and sitting like, oh my god, did you just go that many times? That's insane. But I guess we always will be our own worst enemy when it comes to that, because we want to be a perfect image of ourselves. I most certainly want to at most times at least. Okay, furnitures. We're gonna need 400 for the next cash register, and then I'll pop into that and try to help out when. Then we have to do the greenhouse in the morning before we open the shop from now on. That way we will be able able to run both cash registers until we get the next lovely helper here in the shop. Because I don't think we should get more products before we get the next register going, because we already have a insane amount of people waiting in line. We can, on the other hand, look at trinkets. Got full XP earned for all unsatisfied customers. Oops, sorry, not that. Would we like some tips? At some point we would. We can buy that one, but first we're gonna buy this one. A new lovely cash register. Hopefully that will help us. Oops! I didn't want to stand out here and check out people. I wanted to go in here, please. There we go. Now I can help you. If I jump into this one, can you go over to that one, please? Thank you very much. That way we might be able to split the customers. Yes, it looks like it. Good, and the restocker is restocking. Doing all the business. Thank you a lot, Alexis. It was a blast having you here as usual. Hope you have a nice evening. Get a nice sleep when you get to there. I know you're a little ahead of me in time. And hope to see you around soon. So, always nice to have you along. Good, we're doing good here. There you go, madame. 5 on you. A new one. Well, now at least we're working hard here to earn the money. We're doing something with our life. We need watering cans. Let's take 2 of these fuckers. Can we get another storage rack as well? Yes, because that way we can get watering cans out in our storage room. There we go. Put that one right there. Take the watering cans. That way we have ability to get our restocker to work on the watering cans as well. Because I'm gonna try mainly focus on helping out our cashier at the moment. And I can't do that if I have to run around like a crazy gazelle and try to restock everything as well. There we go. Concrete potties. She can have them on the new shelf. Then we have the most urgent wares that is not stacked in so large quantities out here at least. There we go. I know, I'm coming. There we go. 850. And you, and we're soon at level 22, so that means we're not far from getting the next cashier, so I'm not gonna stand here forever. We are also earning XP much faster now, where we actually have 2 registers up going for people here. 1 sorry radish. Okay, 7.75, there you go. There we go. And 29.50. Thank you very much. Hello there. Little of everything. 42. There you go. And you, sir, some soil, some seeds, and a cacti. Yes, 350. There you go. Seven right on. Excuse me, everyone. We are actually closed. But you don't give us a rat's ass, do you? There you go. Only thing is you cannot close off the registers in this game. Maybe it could be idea from when you're doing register work like this, you could close it off. So you were able to actually do other stuff. This one we can take and put here now, so we have one thing on each register instead of, there we go. instead of all is cramped up on the same register. Good. So let's have a look. The last tomato. There is space for that now. So we can run this out here. So we can use it tomorrow. And then let's take a look in here. Is there anything we do need? We could do with some small pots soon. On small of these. Some concrete potties, some watering cans. Good. So let's buy some of all the pots. Some watering cans, a soil bag, a few of these. Looks all good. And then I will restock some of the plants in here. And then we will head into the next day, unless we need urgently to buy something new for in here. We need scarlet lilies. At least we do not have transaction fees. We do not have like a fee that needs to be paid when we're buying new stuff, or a shipment fee. We're all clear on that, so that's nice. We have a special delivery agreement with the delivery service, so we get our plants delivered for free. Maybe it's the husband. I don't know. Let's see. Pincushies. Lots of pincushies needed. They got knots on the pincushies today. And, well, let's see. We have these three. We should be kinda good. We need one more of this one and this one. Then we should be all good for the next day. Of course, all the other plants seems to be rather okay stocked. And I am jumping in here again when, to help out when we get there, but, well, and there we go, pincushies. Doggy is barking because husband just came home. He's been out shopping, so I had something new to cool the throat with when I'm speaking with you lovely folks. Good. Now we should be able to head into the next day. We could of course help her out here with getting all the stuff out into the warehouse. Just to be friendly to our worker. Not overdoing our worker too much. Well, she has a lot to do, so there we go. Small grow pots. I niched it. There you go. Next day. Let's see. Next day. Up, day 18. We should probably go to the greenery, the greenhouse, and do the work out here first. So before we start the day, because we will our presence will be needed in store today. So we probably should do this out here before we start the day, because, well, else it will go haywire if I have to be out here, and I can just see the line of people in there for me. If I'm out here just the first hour of the day or something. There we go. But as soon as we get the next cashier, we will have time to do our sweet gardening again. And I know they talked about implementing automatically watering at some point as well. That's going to be sweet. Of course, it will be costly. I wouldn't expect none of the less than it would be costly to implement automatically watering in here. But that will be fine for me. They have to make things costly, because else it will get too easy. I know it's not that simulation games should be hard, but I do think that you should have to work for things. You should not just get them for free all the time. Then it's not enjoyable in my mind, at least. Also, let me just make a quick notion that we hit 100 subscribers, which I'm very, very grateful for. That so many people want to share their precious time with me and having fun with me. And if you haven't already, then go into the section here on YouTube and make a vote on what you would like to see for the stream Friday at 20 GMT plus 2. I've put up a poll to see what people wanted to watch. And you're free in the comment section to add other options of the games we have featured. So feel free to give your vote on what you would like to see for the Friday 100 sub special stream. And once again, thanks to everyone spending their precious time here with me. This channel would never be anything like the same without you lovely people watching. And I am very grateful and happy that you want to use some of your precious time with me. It means the world to me. It really does. I appreciate everyone that comes by the channel, watch. Even if you only watch a few minutes, I still really appreciate it. So let's start the day, get the customers going. There we go. We are now open. We're trying to work our way to level 24, and thank you, Christy. It's really big for me, because when I started this out in January, I didn't even think about reaching 100 subs, because it was just like, you know, I was thinking like, it's just me. Why should people even come along? I'm just doing this for fun and giggles. So yeah, and I'm just very grateful that people actually want to, and that people do hit the subscribe button too, and sharing their time. I know how precious and valuable time is, and yeah, then it's just a big present for me that people want to use their time with me. So I couldn't be more stoked, more happy, more grateful. And I know compared to many others, 100 might not seem like a lot, but I really feel like it's a lot. So it's just as much a big congratulations to everyone following here, because we are growing slowly and steady and enjoying, and people are so friendly and nice to each other. I can also see in the chat and live stream when there's more people there, people are always talking so nice to each other. And that's just lovely to see, because I really like that community we are beginning to build, that's just having fun, cozying together and being nice, supportive of each other. I know there's a lot of game developers coming in to look, and I know there's a lot of other streamers coming on my channel as well, and I try to support both the games and their the other channels as well. So yeah, I'm just grateful and happy. Well, so yeah. Okay, is there anything we're missing? Tomato seeds. Do we have any more tomato seeds? No, we do not have any more tomatoes. So let's go out here. Just wanted to promote so people actually went to vote on what they would like to see, because it's not about me. I have some items I put up I wanted to showcase if people wanted to see it, but if people want to see something else, of course let me know, because Friday's evening is for mainly for everyone else what they wanted, not as much for me. Of course I love gaming in general and have a lot of games I like to play. Also do play some games I don't play when streaming. I have some games there as well, so like the Scum game, I streamed that once, and I am going to stream it more, but I really enjoy playing that game and plays it a lot with the husband outside of the streaming as well. No, we do have that one still, we needed that one. There we go. But of course there will be more Scum later on. I'm just not nowhere near professional at playing Scum. I'm a very slim beginner at it. Some of the other people featuring Scum here on YouTube has like 10,000 plus errors in Scum, and I have like some hundred errors by now. So I'm merely a beginner compared to many others. And when I play multiplayer, I do not play PvP. I play PvE, but of course I can always showcase the build we've done, quest doing and such. I'm not the hugest PvP fan, I've never been. When I played World of Warcraft, I was not a big PvP person either. I was more a PvE raid person. It's not just never said anything to me. I don't like the element of don't trust anyone. And then you have to look around every corner or you will be raped by a sniper or something like that. Tomorrow evening we have a brand new demo coming up on stream, Quarantine Zone, where you have to check people for zombie virus and such. It's a very huge game on the wish list right now on Steam, and it's coming out 2 hours prior to my 20 stream tomorrow. So we will feature that as the 20th stream tomorrow. Well, now we at least don't have this big hot potch of people waiting to be served. So it did help that I actually bought the other cash register. That's nice, because we were having so many people standing in line just waiting to be served here. And now we are actually having kind of cleaned out for all the people. I know it will probably line up again when we get the next cashier, because they are a little slower than I am, but it's better. It's going better now, and we're growing. We are progressing. There we go. And now just a quick drink while we look at people shopping all our lovely groceries. All our lovely plants. There we go. Let's see, 9.25 for you. I did ask if I should sew the holes in your parts last time, and you have still not replied to me. So I guess you kind of like the airflow in those parts. We're good. We're getting there. We should probably get another shelf at some point so we can feature some of the new stuff we're getting. Because I do not like to head into another license and don't have space for it. We're going to get 6 new items. One of them is a watering can. That will probably need 2 shelf spaces. And then we need 5 more shelf spaces. Each shelf has 4, so 2 plus, well, 2 shelves should do. Oh, we can't do that yet. We will just have to wait, just serve a few more people, then we can buy the 2 shelves for tomorrow. And then hopefully get to the 900. Level 23. There we go. One more level to me not being a cashier for some time again. Now we should be able to go over here and purchase. There we go. Head out here, take the new stuff. We're getting some new plants. Well, let's see. Put this one up here. And move this one. We're gonna do some reorganization here. Put this one right here. Take this one, move it right here. Put the pots over here. And then we're gonna move we're gonna see if we can fit this up a little nicer. Let's move the pots under this one. So we're gonna need an empty crate or something. Let's see, do we have anything we can empty out? Do not look like it. We could, but I don't like to do it like that. Okay. We can empty this one. Can we? Yes, we can take these. put them up here then. Put this one down, clear this one, yes. And then we got them over here instead. Can we take these baggies with this one? Yes. Put them down here. I know this is going to take a little, but I would like this shelf to feature the watering cans, so there we go. Clear this one. Good. That way we can have all the watering cans together over here, the two kinds. Let's see. Organization, just for my own sake. I know the restocker probably don't give a rat's ass about it, but for my mental mind, my insanity, or being sane. And now we got the problem that we actually gonna need 5 shelf places for flowers, so we're probably gonna put another shelf up here for flowers to be able to showcase all of them. We should really move some of the plants around to get like these going with these, so we're looking with the cacti and the succulents together and such. Oh well, we will do that at some point. At this one, let's see, we can buy one of these. Then we should be able to move the plants around. Let's see. We could move these, put that up like here instead. Then move the blue succulents over here. There we go. Then we're gonna move the white lilies over here. Move the barrel cacti over here. Move these over here. And then take these again and move it over here. Good. Now there's some kind of system in all of this madness. This one we will move and have right here. Then we have one empty of these, so we all the time are able to redo the plants if we need to. There we go. Because that way we got succulents and cacti together. That one picks good. And snake plants. Do we have any more snake plants? No. We need, let's see, snake plants, croutons. We have croutons, I know that. Or croton. I'm not sure how to say it because it's spelled C-R-O-T-O-N. So crouton. Something that sounds a lot like something you put on a salad. There we go. Good. So we're gonna need snake plants. And that seems to be all good with just the snake plants. There we go. Snake plants. And looks like we're all good on all the items here. Are there anything we're missing out here? Well, we can do with another azure pot. One azure pot and a plant of crotons and one of the red crates for products. So azure pots and one of the... No, not crotons, snake plants. There we go. That's for the list for tomorrow because we do not have money for it right now. There we go. And another shelf. And then we're going to get into getting the next license. Let's see. All good. How much do we have of the tomatoes? We have some still. So we are at least gonna start out with buying, yeah, that's right, the red crate, because we're gonna need that. There we go. I'm not sure if we can use the big trays for fruit and vegetables. We could in the demo, but I'm not sure about it here in the early access. If it's still like that, we could of course try at some point using one of the flower crates. seems like it should be a possibility. Because that way we're able to have more products in one crate than we are right now, at least. Okay, this is the radishes. There we go. Then we got the carrots. There we go, and the tomatoes. There we go, and water up. And I think we can actually use the bigger ones. I'm not all sure. We will try at some point, because that way we can store more of them in the crates on the shelves out in the warehouse. Of course, the small red ones are also able to store them in larger quantities because they stack not as big as the ones flowers come in, so it doesn't really give anything. Also because we only got 8 plants a day of these, but I think that's a suitable amount. It seems like it. At least for now. We might need to up the operation at some point when we get more customers. But for now it seems like we're not running low on our own products. There we go. And this one. There is some mind-soothing about watering plants. And I do not have a green thumb in real life. Not at all, actually. I'm kind of the person that can kill a cacti in real life. I'm only happy I'm not as bad as being a parent as I am caring for plants, because then my kids would have died within a week. Because I can kill almost every plant out there. I guess that goes for many people. And then there's just these people that are insanely good at having plants. I am very good with animals and having the kids and such, but for some reason plants just die on me. Good, now we have extra radishes again. We got extra tomatoes for over here. Good. Then we have 1 for out here. So hopefully people are going to buy some of the shit today. So let's head into it. Day is opened. There we go. We all stocked. We all good. We all set. We missed some carrots in here. Do we have any more carrot seeds? No, but we cannot buy them. So, but we will look into it. We're good. There we go. Come on in, everyone. Buy everything, please. Need the money. We need another cashier. How much did the cashier cost when we're going to expand here? Hire cashiers. 100, so that's okay. When we hit level 24, we should be able to hire the cashier rather fast. There we go. So. And the store do look nice with the expansion. Much bigger. There we go. And right on, we like that. We like when people pay right on. Or of course with the card. There we go. Money. Off with you, sir. She's not fast, but she's cute. So, she has that going for her. So, money, money, money. Oh, honey, give me money. But it's always like that. You have to get to choose how you want to go with it when you're buying new stuff, because it will always set you a little back. Large shelf, then we needed a sewer pots and snake plants, and carrot seeds. So we're gonna need a little more, then we can get it all. There we go. How much did we need in total? 272. So we will just wait for having that amount of money. And we do have a little in stock, so it's not like we are running all out. It's not like we are all bankrupt. We should now be able to buy the things. Good. So now it's all about keeping the stock and getting things enough for us to get the next license. There we go. Croutons. No, snake plants, not croutons. I just like the word crouton. What is it? The white lilies, LMIU. A sewer pot, carrot seeds. A sewer pot she will take care of out there. There we go. Then we're gonna need some white lilies. Hop in here, take the Easter lilies, the white lilies. Okay, 10 more. Good. White dot can be a little challenging to see on the floor, but I know we can change floor tiling in here. So, one moment. There we go. They're going nuts with the white lilies today. There we go. Long line of people now. There we go. 23. And 925. And you, sir? A little of everything. Yes, there we go. And you need 6 box. There we go. Hello, Afro with the checker pants. 725. But seems like we're all good. Good, right on. We love that. Hello, Mr. Green Tie. You 925. Off with you, sir. Good, we're gonna need to restock these. It's working like a charm. It's not like we are running low on anything right now and people are coming in and they're ripping off our products off the shelf, so that's good. That's nice. I like that. Got one back in that one. There we go. 750. There you go. Hello, are you on card today or on cash? So it's for the wife today. There you go. Good. Tomatoes, we got those out here. There we go. We should also really get more storage space and storage racks, but that's for tomorrow to, or after we got the next license to care about. There we go. 2550. Because we would like some more products in here. 150, one flower pot. There you go. And how much do we probably want? Yeah, I know we're gonna get some complaints in the beginning when we buy the new license because we don't have all the stuff up to begin with. But that's all fine. That's all right. Because I will not wait like 2-3 days to get all the things or get the license, because we're probably gonna need around an extra 500 or something to buy all the plants. So we will take it slow and grow when we get the license to progressively get the new plants in house as well. So that's how we're gonna do it. Hello, madam. There you go. 2750. And you're coming in after closing hours. Like usually there's always 1 or 2 after hour shoppers. Actually more today than normally. There we go. You also, you're way after closing hours, but it's okay. I'll take your money. It's all okay. We will take his money anyway. There you go. 11.75. Do we not have any more watering cans? No, we're out of watering cans. So we're gonna need to buy more watering cans and soil baggies. Watering cans and soil baggies we are needing for out here. So 2 of them. 2 of them. And 2 of this one. Thank you very much. And let's see in here. How do we fare? We're gonna need some of the succulents and some of the the pincushies. Pincushies and succulents. We're good on the purple succulents. That's good, that's nice. There we go. Lilies. All the lilies in the world. Lilies is a beautiful plant in real life as well. I do like lilies. Also lily of the valleys. Just generally I do like flowers. One of my favorite flowers is actually what you would call weed. It's what is it? What's the English name? Thistle. Thistle. One moment, I'll just search up what the English name is. A testle. You know, the spiky leaves with purple flowers. I love them. Actually got one tattooed. They're just so unrecognized. They're beautiful, beautiful flowers. But people don't like them because they're stingy, the leaves of them. I love them. I got them tattooed on me because I love them. That's just, yeah. Such beautiful flowers. Just not if you are putting your foot on the plant because of the spiky leaves, then they're not as good a friend. But not all flowers is meant to be put into vases and enjoyed in the living room. There's some more like enjoying in the nature flowers. Okay, are you restocking the watering cans now as well? Yes, you might when you're finished with all the other things you have to restock. Righty. You got something to do, miss? But let's start the next day because she will restock whatever she's doing. And then we can start the next day. Go out to our products. Let's see, let's head out there. Day number 20. Do we have an empty crate? Can we put the crates together? No, we cannot. That's a little unfortunate. Can we open lid and then please? No, we cannot put them together. That's a little unfortunate. But, okay. We could do like this. And we have this full crate. And then put this up here. Then we have one singular tomato left. That will not work either because we... Oh, my ew. Okay. Gonna need another one. Let's try take this one to take tomatoes in to see if it works. It do. So we might want to pluck with this one from now on. Because we have 2 crates in there. That way we can get more products. There we go. I'll put this one there. Good. Because that way we can actually get 2 in there. I know I just used one of these again. But we're gonna buy some of the others. And then use them. because on the this is not working out greatly when we only, because the other way we can go to the storage and take it and put more into them. Here we're not able to put any more than 8 in at a time, and it's just a little too little now when we get leftovers. There we go. Tomatoes. Good. Water up. It's all about management, I guess. All about getting it set up the right way, getting used to the mechanics. I would like to be able to transfer from one crate to another, so you don't have all those half crates. But of course you can do it on the shelf as I did, so it's not really that bad. Because that way we can manipulate a little on the shelf so we have enough space. So there we go. Good. Let's see. There we go. And there we go. This one's done, so the carrots is last. Just need to water it all up so it don't wither. We don't like our plants to wither in game, so we don't have any new to sell. There we go. Good. Water up. Thank you very much. Take the roly-poly. Out here, I know we do not have space for the radishes in here. We do for the carrots though. The radishes can go out here for now. There we go. And out here we go with this one. Put that down here. Take this one off so it stops rolling. Of course we do not like when it's rolling away from us. And start the day. There we go. All set, all nice. We should hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to get the next license today. Fingers crossed. But we have already accomplished a lot today. We've managed to expand the store, managed to get more shelves. So I'm not unhappy about our progress, and we're soon where we can get the next cashier. We're just slowly getting towards the next cashier. Then we don't have to stand here looking around doing nothing. And I probably soon can get the next restocker as well, unless it needs expansion 2 of the storage unit. It might be. I'm not sure. Or if it's by racks or if it's just by level. We will figure that out when we've got the cashier. Because as we progress, we will need to put more on others to do and less on ourselves. Ooh, we're soon there. Give me the level, please. Come on. There we go. 375. We've got our next cashier now. So go in here. Hire cashiers. Hire stocker. At level 30 we can get the next stocker. So good. Now we're going for the next license. And I think we're gonna go with putting these 3 on a shelf together, these 2 on a shelf together, and then the watering can at the other watering can. So now we're working towards getting the next license. We're now up to speed with 2 lovely, lovely cashiers. So there we go. Let's put this one behind here because then we can use it for products. Save a little money on these. We should do that because then we save some money. Good. We love saving money, don't we? Every penny saved is a penny earned. There we go. 3 of these. And succulents. Let's see. Looks healthy. Looking good. We're gonna need more tomato seeds. Do we have radish seeds out here still? Yes. Good. We're gonna need more tomato seeds though. Let's see, gardening. Tomatoes. There we go. Good. Run those in here. Taking that one. Taking this one out here. Restock a little. Not that much. We do not have that many sales of it. And I do know we have this extra of these to sell these products, but that's the small one we have standing out here. So we can't use that to manipulate the crates if needed. So that's a good thing at least. Is there anything she missed out here? No. All good. She can do with some more soil pots at some point, but it's not urgent. She still have some. This one is empty now. There we go. Put this one, yeah, just somewhere. We woo! Can move them around with our feet, apparently. Let's put them in a stack like here. We now have some time on our hand. There we go. We're gonna need them at some point, I'm sure of that. There we go. Good, snake plants, there you are. Good. I know we got some more croutons. Good, another one to the stack. There we go. Good. And then we're gonna need Easter lilies again. And candles and this one. Okay. So this one, Easter lilies and candles. Thank you very much. Don't want to forget having the stock we already have, so when we get the license we are not able to get any of the old plants up there, because we all seen someone do that mistake, that they are so willing to buy new things that they forget about having the stock and screw themselves over instead, so they're not able to get anything. And I'm not wanting to do that. I'm not wanting to play like that. Let's see, how are we doing on watering cans? Well, we do have a little. We need more watering cans. Let's buy 3 of them. They're not the most expensive. Good. Then I can help restock a little. There we go. Then I can put these out in the shed for a restocker. I am walking a little faster. There we go. No, you do your job. I will take care of this. Thank you very much. There we go. And let's see. Tomatoes. There we go. Seeds are selling very well today. There we go. Carrot seeds. How are we doing on the radish seeds? We still have some radish seeds left, yes. We're gonna need some sand pots, some small planters, some soil bags. So plant pots, soil bag, and sand pots. And I know I'm just using up money as well, but you've got to use money to earn money. That's just the way it is. I'm not willing to, as I said, just let everything go to waste, because we could get a new product up or something like that. So you can get carrots are a good seller, that's for sure. Tomatoes, not so much. Radishes is lacking a little as well, but it's better than the tomatoes. Apparently people do not like tomatoes as much as they like carrots in this town. Well, maybe one day they will go bonsai and just buy every goddamn tomato. You'll never know. You can never know for sure what will happen before it happens. That's just how it is. I've seen it in other games, in other simulation games, that you think it's not a good seller, and then suddenly people just buy every goddamn thing of it. There we go, another crate. Put this one here. It's seen before. Crotons and crotons, and that's it for now. Because starlit lilies is not like they're missing one from the shelf, so we're not gonna buy a whole crate for one plant. We can always buy them tomorrow. Stop getting stuck in the wall, please. So crotons. There we go. And we are over halfway to the next license, so that's a nice thing. There we go. And there. So let's head into the next day. There we go. And now we are able to actually just open up the shop. Of course, we got two lovely cashiers. Tomatoes, we can go over here. Fill it up, the crate. There we go. Put it out here. Take the next one, begin to fill that one. There we go. I don't know if these stacks upon each other too. That would be nice if they do that on the shelves. Good. Radishes. And I'm not sure if we could take this with the little rolly thingy, but we will figure out if we are able to take these with the rolly. Good. Radishes. Carrots. There we go. Put this one down. Tomatoes. There we go. And this one. There we go. And then water. And I like that even it can be like seemingly stressful because of all the customers and all the things that need to be restocked and such. It's still really a low-paced game. It's not like it's feeling stressful. I like that about this game. It's a low-paced game, even if it might seem like it could come across as stressful. We got so many stressful things in our life, and I know some people like the stress, but it's just nice to have a game that's not actually stressful at all. We don't really need that much stress. I know some people live on caffeine, energy drinks and stress, but I really don't understand that. Like the game about digging a hole, it's just a mind-numbing game. You don't need to think, you don't need to use your brain, you can just dig away, hopefully find a treasure. I actually never thought I would like that game because it is just mind-numbing nothing. But it's actually very suiting just to be able to put the head off somewhere and just dig. Just do something without actually doing anything. Let's see, can we take these with this one? No, boxes are not on the dolly. So these are gonna be run one by one. That's fine. It's good to know though. Good. So if we're going to use these, we cannot use the dolly. But on the other hand, we are able to... There we go. Put this one down. Do it like this so we are able to not having too many problems with our stock management. Good. Put this one... Well, let's just put it out here for now. There we go. Good. And we're almost at the 900 mark. So, we're almost where we're going to get the new license now. That's nice. We're working towards level 25 as well. We're going strong here, I think. It's going good. There we go. Let's see. Looks fine from here. We should probably get a starlet lily. And then let's get to 1,000 something and then buy the license so we're able to get like 1 or 2 of the new products. So we're not all empty and not having any of them. Because that would also be a little bummer, wouldn't it? To get some all new items and then just not having any of them up. Well, tomatoes, I can restock the tomatoes. There we go, half a crate of tomatoes. There we go. We should now be able to get at least 1 or 2 plants. So let's go in here and buy the next license. Go to the shop. And now we would like to go to the pricing first. Let's go down on the pricing list here. There we go. We got these. That should be 13.25. No, let's just do 13 because I don't want people to complain. These are going to be 13.25. This one is going to be 13.50. This one is going to be 13.75. This one should be 14 and this one should be 15. Good, so let's head into the shop and look at our new lovely wares. We got the new gardening, the new silver cans. Let's buy 3 of them. They're not that expensive. Then we got the white chrysanthemums, the yellow, the purple, the Narcissus King Alfred and the Narcissus Lariante. Let's buy... are we able to do this? We should be. So now we only missed the Narcissus. So let's stock the new watering cans. I knew these were going to be like the others, so that's why I didn't want to have other things on that shelf. I know you don't got space for that. That's why I'm taking care of the flowers right now. Go to your storage room, do something with your life. There we go. Now you can't find them because I haven't put them up yet. There you go. And this one. There we go. Now we also got some of the new products in here. That's nice. Good. And how are we faring with all the others? Blue barrels or blue candles. There we go. Good. There we go. And what? How? Tomato seeds. Always tomato seeds. Carrot seeds. Let's take the carrot seeds. There we go. I didn't see any complaints. Are we out of pots out here? No, she's just a little slow on restocking. We're gonna need a sewer pots and big pots and radish seeds and concrete pots at some point, but I would really like the new 2 flowers. That's 40 left, so we could get some concrete pots and some terracotta pots. So there we go. This is one of the new. There we go. We got new stuff, baby. Look at this. It's beginning to look a lot like a shop now. There we go. Look at that selection of flowers now. Wowza. We are having a blast here. We are having a good selection now. I'm having a blast at least with this game. I hope you guys have it as well. It is a cute game. I like that it's so easygoing and just cutesy and yeah, all about chilling. There we go. And croutons. We do not have any snake plants left. That's okay. We should be good. We're gonna need the little purple. A reason why I'm saying little, like I was going to say lily, is because purple in Danish is lilla. So I was almost saying lilla. We should be good here. We can of course help this poor soul out. No, she's only missing the watering can, and that's the watering can silver. You can't take that. You can't have that. That's mine. Good. We're gonna need to buy some sewer pots and radish seeds, terracotta pots, and that should be pretty much it for her next day. For now at least. There we go. Into the next day. No money whatsoever, but that's alright. Good. So let's head into the next day. Day 22. Let's open up the shop. Tomatoes laying around here. We can go with it out to the greenhouse. We got some new tomatoes in bloom. There we go. There you go. Take this one with us. Carrots can go on this one, because I know they are gonna go up on the shelf. We still have this one full, so put this one down here. Take the crate over here. Take these in the crate because we do not know how many we will sell. So put this crate down right here and then begin to plant. Radishes. There we go. Carrots. In Danish, carrot is gulerod. There we go. Tomatoes. Tomat, just in Danish. Radishes in Danish is radise. Just as if anyone is curious. It's also okay if you don't give a flying fuck. Just sometimes some words are transparent and almost said the same way in many languages, and other times it's very, very different. But also I feel like we're moving towards much similar words in general. Many words are getting adopted into each other's languages. I know there's not very many words left of the old Danish language in the actual Danish language anymore. Also, I had a debate here the other day on, I think it was Facebook, because a large amount of Danish people were angry that the word Ishala was been accepted into the Danish vocabulary, into the Danish vocabulary books. And I was like, well, why shouldn't that be accepted when we got words like screening and me too and such in there, which obviously isn't Danish either. I always been a little proactive when people ask me to take a screening, like a screening test on my skills in the Danish or English or something, and said, well, what do you want me to do? Well, take a screening test. What's that? Because if you want me to take a test on my Danish skill, you should at least call the test a Danish word for it. Not an English word. Not use an English word for a Danish test. That seems odd. Also, one time they wanted to test out my language skills, and I was a little provocative that day because, well, she was a little provocative against me. So I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And she was like, I want you to take this, write this like little story. And I was like, okay, in what language? And she was like, well, you can do it in French if you want to be play smart like that. And then I wrote it in French. I was fresh out of high school at that time, or college, so my French was all up to date. And she was like, I don't understand a word of what is standing there, what you've written down. And I was like, well, you said I should write it in French, so I did. And she was like, but it's a test. It's a test to see how good you're at Danish. And I was like, well, then you shouldn't have said I should write it in French. I don't like when people are trying to be smart or trying to outsmart others like that, especially not if it's someone working a place where you're seeking help. This was in Denmark. We have the system that if you don't have a job or you're in between jobs, you can get like a help check from the government. And this was one of the ladies working at that place where you go to apply for that help check. And I was like, I was applying for that because I was fresh out of school and didn't have a job at that time. And then you don't need to play smart. You just help out and ask kindly, politely for you to fill out the paper you need to fill out. Not trying to be a dickhead to people. But at least that's the way I feel about it. We should not be dickheads, especially not if you're working in a helping job or in a service job. Could you see if someone working like in an ambulance or something had that gene that they were absolutely dickheads to people? Okay, we need terracotta, soil bags, soil pots, azure radishes, watering can. I don't remember that, I think. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna need azure, terracotta, grow pots, soil bags, and radish seeds. I think I remembered everything. I'm not sure though. Now we're really going with the money right now. We should buy another shelf. Soil baggies, terracotta potties, radish seeds, and you got the last one, which is small grow pots. So now it should be all okay out here for now. Watering cans. I forgot watering cans. 2 watering cans, and let's take a terracotta pot more because we know they're gonna sell anyway. And furniture, storage racks. We should probably get 2 of them. There we go. Getting ready to put more things in the storage unit. Then we should look into what it will cost us to upgrade the storage unit at some point. Getting ready for the next employee out here. Because it's getting a little crammed out here, isn't it? There we go. And now we can put these in here. There we go. Good. And She's working her butt off. That's nice. Let's see. Gonna need some of the yellow narcissus. This one. There we go. Now we can begin to throw some of these out for a little while, because we don't need like a shitload of them either. Can always get more. It's kind of easy. We get one each time we buy new plants. So let's see. Croutons. There we go. Snake plants. There we go. And it seems like we are actually good in here by now. We need the yellow narcissus. Let's see, yellow narcissus. King Alfred. Then we can go into gardening and buy at least one more siege package, because I know we're gonna need that. And buy one more of each of the watering can. That should be good. There we go. Then we will restock the flowers, and then we will help her out with the boxes out here for this storage unit, because she's getting overworked. Tomato seeds is going right down there. This is the watering can, the normal ones, up there. This is the watering can in silver, up here. This is the small growing pots, right there. And last but not least, the radish seeds, right there. Good, looking good. I will not lie, we should buy a sewer pot, small pots and soil bags. So let's head in here. Buy one soil bag, to a sewer, and to a sand. There we go. So we having, did I only buy one of each? Okay, that's okay. We will manage, we will figure it out. A sewer and sand pot. Well, then she has a little more. So the sand pots, a sewer, and that should be good. Yeah, I think we are good. And was it level 30 we could get the next restocker, wasn't it? Yes, at level 30. So a little time left until, let's see, at the storage room, that's 700 for the next storage room. And the next license is going to be at 1400. And that gives us 6 new plants as well. 6 good looking plants. And here we get some new pots and some new plants. Well, there's a whole lot of things. I will not lie. And many of the things here do actually look very stunning. Orchids, roses, tulips. Oh, what is it those are called? I can't remember that. Spider plants. Other lilies. Hydrangeas. Monsteras. Sunflowers. There's a big variety of things here. I like that. And it is up to level 43 at the moment, so. And remember, it is only beta of the early access, so there's no way it's gonna be all. I'm more than certain they will put up even more for the full game. And they are very, very quick, the developers, to fix things in this game. I've said it before, I will say it again. That is a very nice way for a developer team to be. That you're actually quick to respond to people's uh, like, what is it called? People's hints about what is problematic with the game. It's nice they're responding so fast and trying to fix things. So, yeah. Let's head into day 33. There we go. Start the day. And we will mumble jumble back to the nursery. We should go take the trays for the radishes. There we go. Take the radishes. Put them over there again. Not sure what I got laying on the ground right here as sewer pots. No, that was not what we wanted to do. There we go. Then we got some tomatoes. Gonna run over here again. I could have done that before. I just an idiot and forgot. Good. Tomatoes. I am not sure if she's emptying these out, if she will throw them out or what she's doing, but it's all okay. We got extra, we got spares. So, there we go. We do have enough for the carrots if needed, but the carrots are selling very well. So, I don't feel like it's needed for us to put carrots up out here yet. Oh, now they are actually full with carrots, so we will go ahead and put them up here now. I thought we were down to still having enough space for them. Because the carrots all the way has been the biggest sellers of our products. There we go. And there we go. I'm not sure if we do not pick them up, the plants, if they will stay ripe or if they will wither. If you just keep continuing watering them but not pick them up. I don't know actually, but if we get too many products on stock, we might find out. So, watering our greenhouse, our greenhouse, our greenhouse, just watering all the plants out here. There we go. There we go. It's just, in Danish we would call it hyggelig, like cozy. It's not really a translatable word. It doesn't have a singular translatable way to English, hyggelig, or hygge. Hygge would be translated to coziness, I think, would be the closest translation. $26, there we go. There we go. We all gonna do what we gonna do. There we go. Put this out here, and then let's see in store. Gonna need some more of these at some point. The white narcissus. Put this one back here because we're gonna need them at certain points. As I said, I think she will throw out the crates when they're empty, yes. It do look like it. We're gonna need more of the succulents. Let's see, succulents. Is there anything else we are running low on that we do not have out here? Chrysanthemums. And the white narcissus. And the purple succulents. Purple succulents. Chrysanthemums. And the white narcissus. There we go. So, there we go. But we are earning money quite well now. Actually going quicker than I thought it would by now. It's like beginning to pick up its pace on the money. Sorry. There we go. And this one there. I think she's going to restock it and then she's going to start looking at herself. No, she's going to put that one in the storage unit because she had an empty shelf. Yeah. So if she has empty shelves, she will put them out there herself. That's good to know. So, but it might not be what I want her to restock. She's just putting in there. Good, that's the crotons. We do not really have many crotons left. We have one. There you go. Back to your friends. And there we go. We could look into maybe beginning to buy stuff for the next license, but the next license is 1400. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. What is he saying? Snake plant is too expensive. Well, suck it up, Buttercup. Terracotta pots is too expensive. Well, everyone else is buying it fine, so maybe they are not expensive. Maybe you're just a cheap ass. Could that be? Okay, terracotta pots, sewer pots, and silver watering cans, and concrete pots and soil bags. We will try see if I can remember everything. Sewer pots, sand pots, terracotta pots, concrete pots. Soil baggies, a watering can, and silver watering cans. There we go. We can only buy 10 things at a time, so there we go. Silver watering cans will wait for a moment. And we're gonna help her out with some of all this stuff. And then we can buy the silver watering cans. It's also fine, we can only buy 10 items at a time. Because you can buy plenty of each item, so just trying to get her filled up out here so she has something to do. I know she has plenty to do already, but you know what I mean. She's not going to run out. She's not going to run there and run dry out here. Watering cans, 3 of them now. There we go. Oh, that just slithered out from the open world. All the way over there. All the way away from everything else. It bounced out of the sky. So we are delivered by air post apparently. Okay. Pin cushies. There we go. And put this one up here. And then we're just gonna restock for this time being. Croutons and pin cushies, we need that. So croutons and pin cushies. I'll run in out here, take them, put them up. And the pin cushies. There we go. And let's put that right there. What else do we need to restock? We need the yellow chrysanthemums. When I hear the word chrysanthemum, like the flower here, I always think to New Year's Eve, like a chrysanthemum bombs. Not to the flower. Bad habit. And I'm not very fond of fireworks, to be honest. I've had one too many accidents in my early life with fireworks. And it was not even illegal fireworks. It was legal fireworks. But just one too many times is blasting down on Earth, and I'm not especially fond of it. I think it's some dangerous shit. And it's always at New Year the most drunk person that has to stand for firing off. I think it's absolutely insane. Here in Denmark, by law, you need to have a fireworks education to fire fireworks off most of the year. Unless it's New Year, then you can get shitty drunk and fire it off like without a license. It do not makes any sense in my mind because, well, why would you need a license all year long except the one day where you're drinking like shit was going to end? Then you're okay to follow your kids around with fireworks chasing them to bed like that. I don't understand. I will never get to understand it. Okay, last plant up. And then we should be all worked up here. And, well, I think I will round it off for this time right here. I really had a blast making this stream. I hope you had a blast watching along. If you did, please subscribe, like, follow. Click the little bell if you want notifications. And I hope to see you around. Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!